MissPlanIt. Thank you so much for joining me this week. We are continuing with our segment on this royal baby shower. As I told you last week, we got a request on our Facebook page for some help with a baby shower, a new mom and dad. The dad wants to encourage his wife to be a DIYer, so I'm so excited about it. If you would like to join me in this week's project, which is this beautiful royal cake stand, come on back and let's get started. I'll see you in a snap. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to show you how you can make that beautifully embellished cake stand for a fraction of the cost. Cake stands these days, just for your basic one, can run anywhere from $10 for just a basic white plastic one that you would have to embellish to upwards of $100, just depending on how much embellishment you want for your specific event. So I'm going to show you how to make one for a fraction of that cost. Very much for a fraction. So let's get started. I'm excited about this. The first things I want to show you is that for the embellishment, I'm using these two trims. This trim, of course, I always look for this sale, so I kind of wait till things go on sale and I buy them up. That's just my trick. So this was $1.50, and this embellishment was $1.50 also. So right there, you got $3. And then I brought some teardrop chandelier acrylic drops, and that again was $1.50. So we're right there at $4.50. And then next, I always try to use things for multi-use. This is actually floral wire. See how much it is. I like to get things in bulk so I can use them for other projects. This whole spool of 22 gauge floral wire was $1.50. So right now, just with these 4 items, which is the majority of my items, I am at $5.50. So then we're going to add in our dollar candle holder that I got at the 99-cent plus store. It's just a clay candlestick holder, and that was $1, so that gets us to $6.50. And then we have, if I'm calculating right, I'm doing this off the top of my head, so then we have this platter that I got at the 99-cent plus store also. And so that's another $1. Where was I? $6.50. So that's $7.50 if I'm doing it right. I hope. Check my math. So just those basic supplies were $7.50. When we add the spray paint, which I got 50% off too, which was $4. So our total is right around, don't hold me to it, but I believe it's right around $11, maybe a little bit over $11. If you want the specifics where I got all the supplies from, don't worry, it is down below in the description, but I kind of want to give you an idea. So let's just say for under $12, you can make the beautiful royal cake stand that you saw in the beginning of our project description. So gather your supplies, pick up you some E6000. I always say have a tube handy, as well as your trusty glue gun, and let's get started with this project. Come on back in 2 snaps. See you in a minute. Okay, so step 1. We're going to take our candlestick and we're going to take our platter, our 99-cent plus fines, and we're going to go ahead and adhere them to each other using our E6000. I'm just going to put it right on the highest part of my candlestick. I'm using it a pretty liberally amount of E6000 because you're going to be sitting those wonderful sweets and treats on top of there. So you want to make sure that it's not going to come apart, and it won't. So the easiest way to do this is to go ahead and turn your platter over and just pay attention to the center part of the platter, and then center your candlestick right in. And of course, it's not going to glue immediately, so you can move it around and adjust it as you need to. And you're going to let it adhere for about an hour. If you want to make it go a little bit faster, you can put a weight on top, okay? And that'll allow it to adhere probably more in about 30 minutes or so. So let's do some video time, and I'll see you back in probably a snap, but which will really be about 30 minutes because I am going to put a weight on the top of it. So I'll see you back in just a few. Come on back. Bye. All right. So you've adhered your platter that you got at the 99-cent store. and your candlestick holder that you also got at the 99-cent store. And now you're ready for the fun stuff. Let's transform this into something you will never imagine. So we're going to use, for this, I'm going to use the Krylon Glitter Blast spray paint because that matches the look of the inspiration picture that my wonderful couple sent me. And so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go and spray paint it. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to spray paint it in. And I'm going to spray paint mine. You spray paint yours, and I'll see you back here in a snap. See you in a minute. Bye. All right, we're back. So let's see how the transformation continues. I wanted to show you that I made a smaller version of our display stand with the same method. I used a shorter candlestick that I got from the dollar store, as well as one of your just silver plasticky, serving trays from the dollar store also. Okay, very simple. Same concept. I put it adhered it to each other with the E6000, and then I just spray painted it, in this case pink, to go with our royal pink theme, and I just used the Krylon shimmer metallic pink spray paint. Very simple to do. If you want to take it up a notch, you can add a very simple gold doily, and that just brings it all together. But let's go ahead back to our main display. That's just a little side one. Let's go back to our main one, and let's continue with our embellishment. So we have it all spray painted. It turned out really nice. I like mine. I hope you like yours. And next we're going to go ahead and add our decorative trim. So go ahead and open it up. And again, the trim can be anything you would like. Because we're going with the royal theme, I went with more of a noble type design. And it's very easy to adhere because it gives you pretty much your section where you can put your hot glue and just simply attach it. All right, and that's all we're gonna do. So I'll get started, you get started, and then I'll see you back here in 2 shakes. So I'm just adding the glue right on there, like so. Add the glue. And then I'm just going to attach it on to my edge. And it literally takes seconds to adhere. And you're going to continue that all the way around. So I'm going to continue, you continue, and I'll see you in a sec. All right. All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm sure you finished your trim. It turned out really beautiful. And guess what? If you want to stop right there with just the trim and you're happy with that, that is fantastic. I'm happy for you. Remember, I just give you the plan and you take it as far or as you would like to. But I'm going to show you how to add the chandelier effect just using some iridescent pearl trim and some acrylic drops. And I know you're probably like, what in the world? And some floral wire. So it's really simple. Just trust me. So grab all these things, grab your hot glue gun, and let's get started on that. I'm going to take my hot glue. I'm just going to start it. Make sure you can see. I'm going to start right about here. Doesn't matter. I'm just picking the spot. And that's where I'm going to start stringing. Let that adhere for a good 10 seconds or so. Cool. Now I'm going to have a smaller loop that's going to hold my teardrop. Okay? So for that loop, I'm going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 4th one, I'm going to go ahead and just use one of the sections and glue the 4th one down also. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to glue it, down and hold it. So what's going to happen is once this is nice and adhered, I'm going to take one of my little loops that I made with my wire and the end of a paintbrush. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. And I'm going to loop it and add my teardrop. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to string a few more so you can get the effect. So then I'm going to count 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I counted my 14, and I've decided I want my loop to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and at the fourth one. I guess I'm just all about even numbers today. I don't know. Okay, so I can see where that fourth one is, and I'm going to put my little dab of glue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put my little dab of glue on the fourth one, right about the same spot, like so. And of course, I forgot what I was counting, so let me count 14 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's my 14. My 14th pearl goes right there. And I'm going to continue that all the way around. That same pattern. So here we go. I'm going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where I'm going to glue it. Add the next one. My glue right there. Kind of wish I had some colored glue. It'd probably be easier for you to see it, but I think it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put my fourth one right there. Let it adhere. Make sure you can see. All right, so welcome back. Now it's time for us to add our little teardrop. I've already done one. Now normally you can just find what they call jewelry loops in the jewelry section of a craft store, but they were out and I wasn't planning on waiting for them, so I said, how can I make one? And I figured out how to make one. So, and actually it's a lot cheaper because I can make as many as I want and I can use the supply to make other things. So here we go. I'm using this 22 gauge floral wire, and all I'm doing is unwinding a little bit of it. I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush. You know, always like to repurpose things, and I'm just simply twisting it around twice around the end of my paintbrush, and guess what? It creates a loop. It's amazing. So then I'm going to go ahead and cut the end. So guess what? If you ever have, oh, there we go. If you ever have one of those charms that comes off and you lose your little loop, get your little floral wire out and you can make one. So here we go. So I have this, and now I'm going to find my small loop, which is right here. Right here. And first I'm going to go ahead and attach it between, remember there was 4, so I'm going to attach it right in the middle. 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. And then from there, I'm going to take my acrylic teardrop and I'm going to go ahead and put that around my loop. If it comes apart, it's okay. You just reapply it. There we go. And once you get it around, guess what you do? You just, I know my fingers are in the way, I'm trying to get them out of the way. You just squeeze it. Squeeze it shut and it stays like so, okay? So you're just gonna do that all the way around. Well, here we are with the finished product. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. This display or cake stand is fit for any princess, be it one that's coming on her way or one that's already here. So let's just take it up another notch. Why don't we set the table with it? It all comes together. I'm really excited about it. I hope our subscriber loves it as much as I do. Remember, whenever you have a plan and you need some help, just let us know. You can, if you like this video, go ahead and like us. Subscribe so you know every week when our segments come up. Also follow us on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And of course, if there's a project we can help you plan, please don't hesitate to post it on our Facebook page. We would love to help you plan your project. Remember, when every penny counts, count on MissPlanIt. So until next week, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.